How about
Bills went to Mile High to play the Broncos.
What did it
what a blown
cost the
opportunity.
Broncos? Everything, right? That who knew? That was a crazy surprise. I had no idea he was even hurt, but kudos to Bo Nix for playing
Yep.
through that. That's nuts.
Quarterback
Broncos
playing through injury.
defense. I still don't know what the Broncos are. I don't know what
Yep.
they
I
they
agree.
still look like such a mess, but their defense keeps them in it. But they are such an imperfect team. But yeah, I think Josh Allen made some pretty crucial mistakes.
Yep.
And I felt really bad after watching the game, the post game interviews with him and then the other guy they interviewed in the locker room. That was heartbreaking. I felt really bad. Aaron, as a so close, almost lifelong
So
Bills
close.
fan,
3 games
door
away.
was like right there.
Almost there.
All they have to do
And
is win. How hard is that?
Josh is amazing at golf, so we have that going for us. But you know, the emotion aspect that you're talking about is so true because like they know Patty wasn't there. They know Jack, all the Joe Burrow, all the big dogs, just a bunch
This
of
is
young
it.
kids. He was the
Yep.
veteran. He was that guy and lost to Bo Nix with a broken ankle. Yikes. Yikes.
I mean, the broken ankle was like towards the end of the game, right? I mean, it was like the last maybe a couple plays or something.
So he was
I
in the
don't know.
game and he broke the ankle and they continued to win. Yikes.
So yeah, I mean, Josh Allen, I wonder. So what do you have? 2 interceptions and 2 fumbles, 4 turnovers.
Yeah. But the game calling too, it was interesting, especially that last drive, right? They had to make up like 30 yards and he's like scrambling. They just the game calling was strange. Yeah, that was he didn't look like himself.
How much have they built him up to be like, oh, you're Superman? I know Cam Newton wanted to be. You're Superman. You got to put this team on your shoulders because he's doing too
Yes.
much. Clearly, he's
Right.
running. He's not
Yeah.
protecting the ball. He's zipping the ball down there.
That's an interesting point of view because yeah, I mean he's carried this team, right? And they say that and it's just true. He has. And it's almost like you turn it on, you
Right.
can't turn it off. And he was still in that like, I gotta carry this team. I have to do it all myself. And that's unfortunate because then that shows just a lack of trust on the team. You can't trust your team. And I still can't believe they fired the coach, which whatever. As a Chargers fan, when they fired Marty Schottenheimer after making the playoffs, I understand that just like let's just start over, even if you're winning constantly. But the GM
Right.
is still there after missing like that crucial trade deadline and not getting any receivers. I think that is just such a glaring mark on the Bills season this year. They had an opportunity to get him a receiver and they still didn't do it. That's on the GM. See, I have a wedgie for the GM.
Well, and Keon Coleman, the ball hits him in his hands in the end zone. Dropped it. Just dropped it. Bye, Keon. Like he's got to be gone. They've already had problems with him this year. I agree. I mean, these receivers. Who do you got? Brandon Cooks, Hardman Jr. He's a cast off from the Chiefs.
Super Bowl
Can't
champion.
even name some of them.
Yeah, I mean, Khalil Shakir has been his most consistent. He's like a poor man's, and this is probably too much credit. Watching the last few games, he's like when Tom Brady had a Wes Welker or Julian Edelman, that
It's like the
safety
slot,
blanket.
right? He's
Too
a
much
slot
credit. Yeah.
guy.
Like
Yeah.
the slot guy. But then James Cook had a great day, but he also fumbled. So you had 5 turnovers by your 2 best offensive players.
Hard to win like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was sad.
Whereas Bo Nix threw 1 interception and they lost. They had 1 turnover. They lost by 3. I mean, the Bills should have won this game.
Absolutely. It was like we were saying earlier, Superman put his cape on, but sometimes when you try and save the team, you fly through the building and bystanders get hurt. That's the Josh Allen experience, right? Like sometimes it's disaster mode and sometimes it's hero mode. And if it's not hero mode, they lose. It's like the Niners, honestly, like CMC, they put everything on his back to do it all. And if he can't do it, the team just crumbles. It's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
The
I
Broncos are
think
weird too. So when you look at them rushing the ball, so McLaughlin 4 carries for 21 yards, so 5.3 average. RJ Harvey had 6. he only had a 3.3 average, but that's only 10 carries for the running backs. Bo Nix ran 12 times, probably running for his life. That's a weird. He threw 46 times.
So I'm saying that team makes no
Yeah,
sense. On paper,
right.
they make absolutely no sense. There's no way. If we ran that through Chat GPT, like all their stats for the year, there's no way they're the ones that are going to the AFC Championship.
And now here comes Jarrett Stidham.
Ooh, exciting.
Credit to Sean Payton for doing
Yeah.
what he's done with that team, considering I think he thought that Russell Wilson was going to be his guy, and then that all fell apart. But yeah, I think he's done a lot with that team. So credit to him. Unfortunately, not a fan, but whatever.
Oh, I couldn't tell.
Well, are they still paying dead cap money to Russ
But yeah,
too?
they have
Like,
to be.
That's amazing that he's able to turn that around.
But they've
I
drafted
never
well
I
too.
thought-
I mean, they've done a good job bringing people in there. They got a nice wide receiver room. I think they have a good running back room, even though they're not using them.
And J.K.
Yeah.
Dobbins will be back next year. I don't think he'll be back this season, but he's good.
Yeah, so you have three running. Well, I mean, I don't know who's under contract. I mean, Harvey's a rookie, so you'll still have him around. I was looking up because the whole Jarrett Stidham thing made me think of a couple situations. So when I was a kid, Phil Simmons was the Giants quarterback, and that's when the Bills had Jim Kelly, and probably before either one of you were born. K-gun offense, they were so good, they were so explosive, and the Giants, Phil Simmons gets hurt, and so Jeff Hostetler has to take over. Goes in, beats the Niners, very close game, and then goes to the Super Bowl, and they beat the Bills. Missed field goal. That's the one where I'm pretty sure that's the one where Scott Norwood missed the kick.
Yeah.
Then Jeff
this is the
Hostetler got
Giants,
a
right?
he got a big
And that's
contract with the Raiders.
Belichick, right? Was on that.
Yeah,
Was
he was a
coach on that
defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, speaking
And
of
then you
that,
have the
did you-
Eagles. Nick Foles recently did it, right? I mean, was that 5 years ago? I don't know, but Carson Wentz gets hurt. Nick Foles come in. They now have a statue of Nick Foles in front of their
He did,
stadium.
and he put out that tweet,
that
right?
tweet, yeah.
They showed it. That's like the Patriots have a history of losing to backup quarterbacks.
Maybe.
You're right, but I mean, there's no. I don't know anything about this guy, but there is no tape on him. They could get really creative in their plays with him, and they wouldn't know what to do, and they can't really scheme for that.
Because he was Patriot, and then he was a Raider, right? And then Broncos. Yeah,
I didn't find.
Yeah, I know the Patriots drafted him.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. The revenge game. He's coming back for vengeance.
Wait, is he the guy that got really excited about being on the Patriots? Another story.
That does make the story better if that's true.
Which would explain the revenge game.
His whole back is now the Patriots logo.